Everybody, just wanted to make a quick video. Um, I know that everybody in life has their cross to bear, and I just wanted to share one of my big crosses with you. I don't know who will watch, I don't know who will care, but if I can just touch one life, um, that's great. So, it's one of my biggest crosses I have to bear in life is, living with chronic pain, and my chronic pain is different because it's not every day. But I've been living with chronic pain since I was 6 years old. I'm 28 now. It's it's exhausting. I'm okay right now. I'm not in any pain, but the good days are great and the bad days are awful. So I just wanted to talk about the bad days for a little while. If any of you have chronic pain, my heart goes out to you. It's probably the most lonely feeling ever. You know, when I'm in pain, it feels like I'm being crushed by a boulder and stabbed at the same time. And I'm single, and sometimes just lie in bed at night, you know, dying for comfort, and, you know, part of that comfort is I wish I could be held by somebody, and, it was just you tossing and turning in agony, dying for comfort, and there's nobody there. So, it's pretty damn lonely. So my story is that, like I said, I was 6 years old when I started with pain. It's knee pain. Both knees, but primarily my right knee is worse. Um, the doctor that I had when I was a kid, orthopedic doctor, kind of dismissed my pain as growing pains. And then, I kept having pain and absolutely no rhyme or reason for it. And, eventually stopped growing, but the pain was still there whenever it wants to, 5 days before a rainstorm, and then fine, you know, during, and other times, no pain days before a rainstorm. It just makes no sense. There's no rhyme or reason. I could be fine right now, which I am, and maybe in an hour I could be dying. So, just really, really sporadic and crippling. So, my doctor ignored me and just went on, continued living. And then, it just got really bad and other things are going on, and I kind of I kind of ate my feelings away, and having knee problems prior, and then gaining a lot of weight and being really disgusted with yourself because you're just way too overweight. Um, I'm sure the weight didn't help with the knee pain, or I should say the amount of days I had pain. Um, so where was it? Just so in 2012 I had surgery, and I finally had surgery, I should say. And the doctor was really surprised at all the crap that was in my knee. And I kind of woke up and was like, "Do you believe me now?" um and then 2 months later my knee froze, so I had to have it manipulated under anesthesia, and I woke up and that was awful. I had to go to physical therapy right after. I woke up in tears, actually. And, it's just been an ongoing battle since I was 6, and like I said, I'm 28 now, and I just really just want to punch people who say, "Oh, you're too young for that," or, it's just like, shut up, tell my body that. It's like, come on. You don't think I know I'm too young for all that crap? you know, newsflash, I know. So, you know, when I'm in pain, it's like 14, 15 hours straight with nothing that touches me. And, you know, there's times where you just really, really want to give up and just stop fighting and just say, I'm done, man. I can't even tell you how many times I have been done. So many times I've been to the end of myself and, you know, just really wanted to give up. I'm sure you can imagine what I mean. I've had plans, but I've obviously never carried out any of my plans. Thank God. But, you know, it gets that dark where you just want to give up. And, you know, being a pain person, you try to go on as happy as you can all the time. And you never want to talk about it because you don't want to seem like a complainer or there she goes again, you know, the pain person. And, you know, ugh, wonder how long she's going to talk about her pain this time, you know. So you try to keep quiet and just, sometimes it just really knocks you out. Sometimes I'll have 14-hour pain days, and then, you know, the next day I could be okay. You know, no real pain, but, you know, a little bit of lingering pain from the night before, but, you know, just emotionally, you're just drained. So, being a pain person, you are absolutely physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually drained. And I've come to some very dark spiritual places, and I'm a Christian, but, you know, it you get really dark and really start to question and kind of just like, you know, does God care and all that stuff. And so it gets really lonely. So I just wanted to make this video to say, you know, if you're going through any kind of pain, you know, you're not alone. I wish I knew that I wasn't alone all my life. So I'm just making this video to let you know that you're not alone. So, and if you can, try to find yourself a support group, because I finally found one last summer, and I haven't made every meeting, but I don't know what I'd do without them. You know, all my life I'd been without a support group, without a support system, and it's, you know, chipped away at me, but, you know, even on my bad pain days, I look forward to my meetings. It's once a month. But you know, the first time I went to a meeting, I actually cried because I was with people who understood. They don't have the same kind of pain as me, different body parts, but people who understood chronic pain. So, like I said, try to find yourself a support system and just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. And I did Tough Mudder, 10 miles, and by some miracle, my knees held up the whole time. No pain during or after, which was just a complete miracle. I can't even explain it any other way. And this year, I'm doing Tough Mudder again, so my second Tough Mudder, and I can only pray for that same situation. You know, no pain. So, keep pushing, and, I finally found a doctor who listened to me, and he said if I was 68, he'd do total knee replacements. But I said, well, at least somebody's listening to me. But I said I cannot do another 40 years living like I've been living. So he said, you know, do some more arthroscopies if needed and cortisone shots. So find yourself, like, first of all, find yourself a good doctor who will listen to you. Second of all, find yourself a good support system. And third, just know you're not alone. And not to be personal, but if you are overweight, know that you can. If you're overweight and you have pain problems, just know that you can lose weight I promise you can, because I've lost almost 60 pounds, and with my knees. So work around your limitations. Work with your limitations and work around them. If you let your body keep you from living life and being healthy, that's a bigger problem than your pain. So keep those things in mind. Keep pushing, man. Good night.